everyone. Sorry. Today we are playing Monster Prom, so I can't wait to get Monster Con. I have Monster Prom 1, I have the DLC, I have Monster Camp, but I haven't got Monster Con yet, so and when that happens, I'm gonna stream it. I love the colors. But yeah. So we're gonna play it. Unfortunately I'm playing by myself. Ooh, second term, of course, and we're going to play the 60-minute full game because why the fuck not? Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid, sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Of course, I always pick her. Custom name. I mean, we'll just name myself Liz. My nickname. I could name myself that bitch Liz, but I don't think it's whatever. Doesn't matter.
Sweet!
Sweet! Yes. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge. Sorry. My throat's dry. I have Kool-Aid right next to me. Hold up. Okay. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. He's the funniest thing. I love going his routes because he's just like, if a werewolf bites me, does that make me a werewolf? Or if a werewolf bites me, does that make me a werewolf? You know, it's funny. With a stupidly huge heart, yes. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who, as cute as she was extremely genocidal. Yes, very much so. Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damien LaVey, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Liam D. Lioncourt IV, XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork. Zoe Forever, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculester Hewitt Packard version 1.0. A library computer who had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to its fullest. And Vera Alberling, 23, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to find our We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even a more daunting, we had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we are now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, trademark, We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! You wish you were raised by a really progressive marriage between a kick-ass feminist snake and actual fire. I love fire, and I see no issue being raised by it. A pack of wild wolves who also happen to be tech mongols who own some of the most profitable companies of Silicon Valley. They would be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Wild wolf. Sick! A mysterious old man who saved me from the street in order to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of rad DJing. I don't see any issue with being raised by fire. What is your soul? The emoji that speaks the truth of your soul. Caucasian guy with a turban. Because fuck stereotypes. Octopus emoji. Best animal on earth. I know 5 mixed drinks, 3 drug tales, and 17 sex positions that are involved one or several octopi. Oh my god. Snowman, because that motherfucker is in the middle of Blizzard and he's fucking smiling. He doesn't give a shit about blizzards and he has a kick-ass hat. Yes. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes my way. Wait, I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. I would panic because that's what real organic people do, and I am a real organic person. I always party as if there were no tomorrow, so who cares? 100 push-ups! No, 200 push-ups! They always tell you the world is ending. I'll profit off of other people's hysteria. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. What would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? The person who uses Internet Explorer? The person is mediocre. The person who thinks Asuka is the best waifu. The person who lacks days. The person who hates the outdoors. The person who lacks manners. The person who uses Internet Explorer.
Let's go!
Let's go! And if you are curious what goes to what, you scroll over this and it tells you. So, I'm very bold already. So let's go have some fun. That day during recess, you start half-hour-long rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. Damien and got calculus. They're backed into a corner and things look heated. You head over to see what's the matter.
What's up?
Quit holding out on me, butthole. I know you got a secret weapon. Wow, robo-racist. How dare you, Damien. Damien, please. Hold up. I don't think that should be the thing. Damien, please. Not all robots have a secret weapon. Bullshit. Even my dad's lawnmower has a secret weapon. Inconsistent information. Hell does not have lawns. Well, okay. It's more of a tank than a lawnmower, and the weapons aren't so much secret as they are numerous. Hey, you're just trying to distract me by making me think about a rad tank. You're not getting off that easy. Show me your secret weapon! You better defuse the situation before it turns extremely violent, but will you defuse it by distracting Damien or by revealing Cal's secret? Damien, I know where Calculaster's secret weapon is. It's the most hidden location of all. Portugal. Hey, what's this? What about this button that says super secret weapon, do not press? Definitely this one. Secret weapon compromise. Secret weapon compromise. Initiate lion. Oh, you mean this button? It's only a hilarious joke. Ha ha. A hilarious joke, huh? Then I guess you won't mind if I press it. In the name of logical in the name of logical consistency, I must acquiesce.
Fucking metal.
Beep beep boop, motherfuckers. Damien punches calculus their button, maybe a little bit harder than necessary. Secret weapon engage. Initiating codename carpet shredder. Everyone in the vicinity braces for impact as Calculaster unleashes the illiest dance move you ever seen. Were you ready for the jelly? Yes or no?
Huh?
I wasn't ready! Calculator's dance leaves you and your classmates in tears. The only thing the secret weapon has demolished is your heart. Phase 1 complete. Begin phase 2. Calculator proceeds to launch 15 cruise missiles out of his chest, totally demolishing the moon.
Whoa, that's crazy!
It's just so beautiful. Oh dear, I seem to have destroyed the moon again. It's fine though, you and Damien get to rebuild the moon with a saucy, winky face on it. It's so saucy that you gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Awesome, I love that.
Let's go.
We're going to be sitting next to Damien, of course, Mr. Hot, Mr. Hothead, Mr. God, he's so sexy. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, of course, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses tax audit. Oh no, my Lindsay Roberts never saved the receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow. Wait, what? Reginald contracted lymphoma? Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 99 emotional damage to him and his loved ones? What the fuck? Woo! I win again! Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? No, Pokemon, sorry. Why are your Pokemon so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around. Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We haven't recognized you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool because no way, Scott is going to come up with anything, but if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them a phone that equipped with Pokemons can also be used as a football. Say nothing. Help them with steamed vegetables. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ah, vegetables. We hate those. Stop it. Seriously, tell us with ground beef or something, or at least throw some sausages or pig ears. How about some forks and knives? Or some knives and knives? I'm just going to keep throwing knives. Ah! Those knives are almost as bad as the vegetables. Guys, come on. Stop throwing carrots and knives at my cousins. You stop, alright. As soon as the wolf pack has retreated out of range. Nice thinking, finally. A use for vegetables, am I right? Damien barely remembers to take the knife out of his hand before high-fiving you. He does, though, and that's a win. Awesome. I love that. Damien's probably the easiest character in the room, not Lion. It's... should I go to shop? I really don't have that much money. What the fuck? Love that. Sorry, I'm just going on my live. No one's watching. Sad. Sad vibe. Oh well. Okay, we're gonna see outdoors. What do I need? Okay. I mean, more fun ain't gonna hurt. That day during recess, you start a half-hour-long rave that goes full crazy. You're casually chatting with Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You start telling him the hilarious story of what happened last summer at Monster Camp. You know which one. The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people or so burst into hysterical laughter. You turn on a mobile app that captures all the laughter and turns into +2 fun. Okay, that's a lot. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an eldritch cutie pie met by the snorting of an angry prince of hell. I'm not saying that's definitely how you lost your horn. I'm just saying that's one my headcanon's for it. Headcanon? Yeah, how I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone had at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined all of you as a regular girl. Regular girls don't come and ask me if I nobly sacrificed my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope. What? Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU where the whole school is a pirate ship and you lost your horn to a bad case of scurvy. What? Fuck scurvy. If I was a pirate, I only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases. I also wrote a human high AU where you're not missing your horn at all because you're missing a wane. How is a horn an analog for a wane? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up canons about my head. The only canons I like are the ones with the 2 ends. I'll happily stop making up headcanons if you tell me the real story. I don't like any of these options. You could just tell Zoe and Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dads. You feel like you heard that somewhere. But your friends don't tell their other friends horny secrets. This looks for a job for Lion. And maybe, just maybe, you can use your answer to impress one of the other of your very attractive classmates. As we know, demon horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his wink. Who gives a fuck how Damien lost his horn? You should see what the other guy lost. It was most things.
Whoa, that's
fuck
crazy.
Yeah! That's fucking right. You should see that other guy. Guys, there were 5 of them. Oh my god, there were? Tell me all their names. I'm going to write them all down and include plenty of details so everyone know how true of a story this is. Yeah, totally. They were all giants and their names were Star Eater, Monstrous McNightmare, Deathfucker, and Beast Mode and Hope Killer. You finish for him, and the 2 of you quickly proceed to yes and the fuck out of the situation. You're talking about Deathfucker's shotgun, which is also shotgun that shoots shotguns and shoot lasers. And the laser's on fire, and the laser is poison you can take it. And the poison is made out of the blood of Beast Smoke because I killed him first. This is so interesting and important. Every single word of the super accurate story is going into this fanfiction. It's going to be the most accurate, spooky high fanfic ever. I can't wait for the whole world to hear about that time that Hope Killer paid for taking his horn with his life, and with his $1 trillion inheritance you'll come into a few years, everyone is going to fear you now.
Fucking metal!
You'd think after being a nightmare deity for a few centuries, she'd be a little harder to fuck with. Don't get me wrong, it's fun having someone around me. Sorry. Don't get me wrong, it's fun having someone around who I know did more murders than I did once upon a time, but she can be a little much. Instead of worrying about whatever crazy shit she's going to write about my missing horn, why don't you and I focus on everything that isn't missing? Ooh! Dang, that includes at least 4 limbs and his other horn and his junk. Awesome! You gain +2 charm and +1 smarts. Ooh!
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. Where should I go next? I guess. I got 9 boldness now. 9 smarts. 9 fun. I'll play one more. I'll play bold. What's bold? Bathroom.
Show me that money.
Oh, okay. I guess I accidentally went to the shop. What the fuck? Hold up. I'm confused. I just went to the thing for boldness and I didn't check who was there. Fun. Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna buy this. It has flames in its skull, and even knife. With this, you can murder your enemy. You know what? Yes. More bullets! Yes! Let's go!
Let's go.
Oh, not those two again. What the fuck is this guy? Tony the Tiger looking shit. Okay. Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the. Hold up. I'm not saying calculator stuff right. It's so difficult with calculator to talk like that all the time. Okay. Friend Damien, I am having trouble getting a positive ID on the objects in your possession. Would you declare their components? Sure thing, Robo Bro. What I have here is a can of gasoline and a lighter, and the grin of a madman who about to set a cafeteria table on fire. I comprehend now. It seemed to me that the most logical extrapolation is that you are about to set a cafeteria table on fire. Damn, Calculaster, how much plus smarts must you have to figure out that mystery out? My intelligence cannot be calculated using your overly simplistic methods. However, my morality module indicates that a setting cafeteria table on fire is not within the bounds of acceptable school behavior. In fact, it seemed to me in my metaphorical, but not literal heart that is not nice.
Huh?
Did I say that I was going to be nice? No! I said it was going to be awesome! Running back conversation to check for the phrase gonna be awesome. Error, phrase not found. No, friend Damien, you never said it was going to be awesome. I didn't need to. It was implied, but in the grin of a madman part, Calculaster. Why are you trying to ruin my fun? It's a matter of perspective, Calculator. Where you see a table, Damien sees wood to set a flame to cook his food, so Damien is totally in the right to set it on fire. Calculator is right, Damien. Be respectful. Do not set fire to this table. Set fire to the cafeteria table because it's designed for arson. You know, the green one by the door in case of need to set fire to a table on. Hold up. No. Calculator is right. Be responsible. Nah, we're not. No, that's not fun. This is fun.
Fucking metal.
Yep, Liz is totally correct. I'm setting this table on fire for eating-related purposes, which in a cafeteria is totally fine. Premise that cafeterias are for eating-related activities accepted. Run and scan on setting things on fire in order to consume the necessary nutritions of organic beings need. What the fuck? Yes, it appeared the process of cooking is common and that fire is needed, the preferred tool. Forgive my misunderstanding. What I thought was an act of selfless arson is rather a necessary step in order keeping your feeble form alive. My form isn't feeble! But don't feel bad about the misunderstanding, Calculator. I'll forgive you if you give me plus money and help me set up this table on fire. Certainly, friend Damien. Oh, and I get to eat your firstborn.
I am happy.
Even if I find it hard to believe, I will be organically able to having a firstborn. That seems like an equal exchange for my misstep based on the interactions I have observed here at Spooky High. And so it is. And so it was. Together, you and Damien tricked a robot into committing arson. Aw, romantic. I love that.
Let's go.
Where the fuck should I go next? I don't know. What the fuck? What the fuck? We're going to get more charm. And then we're going... Oh, I got money now. I mean, we could go to the library, get like 10, and then get more shit. I think it's whatever. We'll go back here, just for a little bit. Yeah. Wait, where's charm? Charm's right here. Do I need charm? No, I don't need charm. I don't need charm at all. Okay. That day during recess, you start a full half-hour rave that goes full crazy. At one point, Swan, the small magical Latino cat, slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. That's mean. He asks you to stop, but you don't. You laugh so hard at him, you somehow steal +2 fun from him. Hooray! Damien just mind his own business, clotheslining people, when you suddenly hear a loud siren that goes off above you. It's the Slayer! She's on top of the roof of the school holding a megaphone, and she's looking right at Damien.
Prepare to die!
Prepare to die! What's up, ballsack? Put this on your horn and smoke it. Your mama's so fat when she possesses someone They don't need exorcism. They need liposuction. Oh yeah, well. Damien's stuck. It's up to you. Figure out a comeback. You lean over and whisper in his ear. Your mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. I feel like that's not original. Fuck you, you Van Helsing looking piece of shit. Oh yeah, well your mama's so poor she can't even sell her soul because she's only renting it. Your mama's so dumb she thinks a hellmouth is what you get if you suck too much dick. Your mama's so ugly she lost the beauty contest to the girl from The Exorcist. Jesus Christ. Your mama's so cursy. Alright, quit it. The Slayer runs off to search the internet for comebacks, but it's too late. Damien's already won. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Awesome!
Let's go.
Let's go! Okay, we're going... Oh, I thought I had money. Okay. More boldness. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just wanted to watch the world burn. True that. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 plus shits, but you gain +2 fun. Well, not +2 fun, +2 boldness. Blech. You gain +2 boldness. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's just the whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being the prince of hell, and I was going to hate being the king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am authority? Ugh. Not even beating the piss out of the goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat the piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad diplomacy? Diploma monkey? Diplomacy. Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary while I'm king. Suck on that, Webster. Damien's so excited, he even stops strangling that goblin and sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain a +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Woo.
Let's go.
Let's go! You find Damien and Vera contemplating a huge slab of my brain's having an aneurysm, I swear. You find Damien and Vera and contemplating a huge slab of unidentifiable prime meat. Alright, Damien. I know we had our share of disagreements during this convoluted poaching expedition. My brain don't work. Like when you told me not to bring all my knives. But I trust that we can put our differences behind us and enjoy the fruits of our labors. You mean the meats of our labors? Yes, together. We will enjoy this raw, bloody cut of meat as a symbol of our... Wait, raw and bloody? You mean you're not even going to try using fire on it? Of course I used fire. I specifically instructed the chef to prepare the meat while glancing briefly at a lit stove. Did the fire ever, touch the meat? Whatever. What would be the point of that? A cut this fine can only be eaten ultra rare. Like hell it can. You wait here while I get my culinary flamethrower. Damien, please, let's be reasonable about this. What is reasonable? If we can't come to an agreement, let's appeal to make read arbitrary third-party lists will surely make the intelligent choice for us. Isn't that right? My word, the steak is too cooked already. Rub some ice on and down some blood quick. The only correct way to enjoy the steak is after its charred remains have been retrieved from a burning building. Yes, that's what I like to hear. That and that and the sounds of screaming people fleeing in a burned building. But roasting totally deserves the flavor of done talking. Fire time now. As you flee the situation. As you flee screaming from the burned building, you find Damien right beside you. He takes your hand and smiles. Aww. It almost makes the third degree burns and massive property damage worth it. No, it does make it worth it. What do you mean?
Let's go.
Let's go! Okay, we have way too much fullness. We need more fun. Fun.
Show me that money.
I thought you weren't even here! You know what? Fuck it.
Catch you later.
There's a potential serve. I got a free gift. That's cool.
Let's go.
Let's go. That day delivery says you start a half-hour-long raid that goes full crazy. Everything is fine until Juan, the most magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember. You suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Moussaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Moussaka. In no time, half of the party is following your steps, enjoying the Groovy Moussaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Suddenly you hear the elegant gurgling sound of war trumpets. Miranda's about to issue a royal decree.
Now to Miranda Vanderbilt.
I, Princess Miranda Vanderbilt, grant you permission to speak with me for a short period. You're welcome. Fuck yeah, you're awesome at speaking casually. Let's do this. Now that we're speaking casually, I really wanted to tell you about the event of the season. No, not prom. I mean the event of the season for poor people. What? I mean the Royal Wears Surf Party, mandatory celebration festivity of Surfly Service. Me and my serfs are total BFFs, and I decided to throw them all a party. Their lifelong mandatory service to the Royal Vanderbilts. And since I love my serfs so much, this party must be the absolute best. I spare no expense. So I'll have my serfs build an underwater grand hall for the celebration. It should only take about 12 days non-stop back-breaking labor. Plus, we'll need some decorations for the party. I'll have to get some surf dressed up and tie themselves to the wall. So cute! And we don't want any of the serfs missing the party if their family members get sick, so we'll have to issue a decree. Serfs are no longer have families. I'm the most cherished princess of all time, but of course, I don't want you to think I'm spoiling them. So I need your mind control classes just to make sure we don't have any serfs insisting that they value their families or anything dumb like that. You hand over your mind control class tape to Miranda. She's so good at controlling people, it's terrifying. You think about what she'll do with actual mind control powers, but who cares? You stand this worry bag. Just so excited, I feel like singing. Suddenly, an adorable eel pops out of Miranda's purse. Yes, Miranda. Yes, that's a great idea, Princess Miranda. Let's sing. Miranda starts belting and the eel starts singing back up. Wow, this eel has shockingly great harmony. The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my loyal serfs, all my love, exceedingly high tax rates. I think we're supposed to sing this. The seaweed is always greener in a democratic state, but my loyal royal serfs all love my exceedingly high tax rates. Under my rule, serfs now know better, they'll serve me forever. Now go eat your gruel. What charming little tune. Who knew that monarchies could sound so fun? Miranda bows while you clap enthusiastically. Wow, Princess Miranda, you're amazing. You have the prettiest singing voice in the whole wide world. I know, right? My execution serfs made sure that no one in the whole country was a better singer. Now let me introduce my song serf, Mr. Feel the Eel.
It's me, Mr. Feel the Eel.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm the luckiest eel ever because I get to help Princess Miranda plan the Ware Surf Party. That's right, of course, I need my serfs to do the most preparations for the party. As I'll be entirely consumed by plan and royal process, the burden of the leadership falls upon the royalty after all. For example, I'm going to do the difficult metal work of deciding that there will be drinks at the party. Now I've done half the work, I'll leave you to decide what kind of drinks and how we'll get them and who's going to pay for them in the rest of the planning. And you're so smart, Princess Miranda. We'll take it from here.
Depart.
Yay! I'll leave this to you two because I need to go recline in a velvet chaise and gaze out the window longingly. Oh wee, what an amazing opportunity for the death of the princess. Oh my god. Wait, what?
Good job, comrade.
No need to continue the charade, comrade. The tyrant is out of earshot. The Vanderbilt serfs have united together in hatred, and after our years of pain and toil, we shall send the princess straight to the depths of her worry hell, and your loave and boil to the surface as we plan her demise. This foolish party, as she planned, said in our assassination.
Revolution
And
is
while
here.
I care what drink fills the punch bowl, be sure not to partake. I will add in a massive dose of poison to the beverage, ensuring that all the princess's guards will be deceased by the time the party is through. The revolution
Bye,
is here.
comrade.
I take my leave, comrade. May you dream of the end of tyranny, end of the monarchy, end of the Princess Miranda. Blah ha ha ha. Just as Mr. Feel the Eel is swimming away, how is he even swimming? You're not underwater. Didn't you tell anyone this eel the laws of physics? Miranda returns. I'm back. Woo, that gazing was so exhausting. I assume you're finished planning the drinks? Think fast. It'll break Miranda's heart to know that her serfs are plotting to assassinate her. But you can't let her die before prom. She's the only one to hook up with the underwater limo. Drinking is over, Miranda. You can't have drinks at your party, or do you want your serfs getting ideas? You know what? Nowadays, cool kids only drink the latest trendiest soda flavor, poison antidote. What the fuck? I don't know how to answer this. I'm not even going after Miranda, so I don't even know what the right answer is. Hold up, what the fuck? Hold up. You know what? Poison Andrew. Yes, I love the little bubbles in soft drinks. They remind me of how the little bubbles that come out when you drown an air person. But wait, will my surfs be able to handle such a bubbly drink? Surfs can actually be super fragile. You think they working all day with one whole bowl of Murgle will make them stronger? There's only way to know. Let's toast a soda on some real life actual surfs. Miranda rounds up 3 of her human test surfs, and you administer a dose of poison antidote flavored soda to all of them. The surfs love the flavor, and the soda counteracts some of the poison the Vanderbilts placed in their water supply to keep the population docile. Oh my god, my surfs look better than ever. We'll definitely serve this at the winner's surf party. And bonus, I'm pretty sure this counts as providing adequate health care. Hashtag best monarch ever. Miranda is overjoyed and you're able to get coverage under the new Mer Kingdom healthcare plan. You gain +2 fun and +1 money. What was that?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna sit with them. That was confusing as hell. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at Spooky High Cafeteria as usual. Lol, JK, something fucked up is always going on here, and today is no different. Oh, hey, Liz, do you want to come sit with us and our imaginary friend? No one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars and the whole cafeteria shakes. Okay, Liz, you have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess? He's asking you because we totally forgot our plan. Scott, no we didn't. Shut up. We were going to teach it the piano. Or maybe the saxophone. I lost my notes. No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with the wild beast. The wild beast should be the new teen school mascot. Put him in a sports jersey and let's rock! Go team! It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen to turn it into the next Monster Chef champion, as you can split the Monster Chef cash prize. I feel like that is Scott and this is Damien. What a kick-ass idea! Which is obviously ours. You're right, that was our idea. Hooray! We're geniuses! And I have just what we need here. Train montage and music. Suddenly you start a train montage in the Beast, in which the 3 of you try to teach cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it since you're not big chefs yourself, and also because it's a wild beast and it keeps devouring people and wreaking havoc. But it's quite an epic train montage. Afterwards, you're all sitting excited in front of a portable TV. The Monster Chef show is about to start. You're holding a cute supportive sign, and you even got yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast. Woo! This is the big day! Also, how is that we trained the wild beast and it's now on the show if it's still noon and the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? Shh, Scott. Time works in mysterious ways when it comes to train montages. Okay, boys, I hope it isn't a souffle challenge because we know the wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything besides devouring people and wreaking havoc. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is Beef Wellington. Fuck yeah, no souffle! Not so surprisingly, once the challenge begins, the wild beast just starts to devour people and the other contestants who destroys the show set. You see judges screaming, "Who the fuck let a wild beast enter the competition? The wild beast is disqualified." Well, I guess that's it. We have not may have won the cash prize, but we still won the most valuable of prizes. The prize of laughing at our wild beast fucking up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we'll cherish forever. Is Damien ready to cherish memories? Does that include you? Wowie.
Let's go.
else do we need? I think I have all my stats for Damien. I just need to talk to him. I mean, we could grind out money. Let me see. Yeah, I think we have everything we need. So we're going to just go grind out money. Yay! That day you spend some time on the library's PC sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? Valid. You know what? That's very valid. You lose -10 karma, but which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. You see a truly rare sight. Vera and Damien sitting behind a PC speechless.
Fucking
Wait,
metal.
did we just rig an election in the Midwest? I was trying to change the president's wallpaper to a dick pic. We need to cover our tracks, like, right now. Well, don't just stand there. You innocent bystander, help us! Yes, of course, I'm talking to you. Damien can't help freaking shit. It's useless right now. I disagree. Smashing the internet is literally our only option. Flip someone else like Vanderbilt. Miranda won't be able to disprove it. Smashing the internet. Damien happily crushes every computer in the library. Not good enough. We must reach the source. Days pass in the search of source. You finally descend to the center of the earth and find 12 monkeys in full drag typing racial slurs on tiny computers. This is the internet, Damien. Punch it into a coma. You help Damien and Vera get away with a crime and freed from the internet from their shadow monkey overlords. There will be no more cat pictures, though. At least you gain +2 smarts and for discovering the secrets of the internet, +1 fun. Awesome.
Let's go.
The day you spend some time on the library's PC managing your start kicker. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice! You gain +1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs, but you only keep +2 money. Around the corner you hear the sound of princessly singing in eelish maracas which can only mean one thing. Oh, Mr. Feel the Eel, I am just excited for the winter surf party. I could sing? Oh, I guess. I was just going to say I'm so excited for the winter surf party. I could burn down a medium-sized village, but singing is a great idea too. Let's do it. A whole new surf. Mr. Field the Eel harmonizes perfectly with Miranda's Boodle Ballad. A whole new surf, though you have served me through and through. As your feet, O Lord, if I get bored, I'll replace and kill you. You give Miranda and her murderous seal a standing ovation. You were already standing, so technically you just started clapping, but it still counts. Hello! Didn't even see you there, fellow surf. You're definitely not a surf, but you're also not about to correct an eel with a hidden switchblade. But beautiful singing princess, it's such an honor to join you in the magic wonder of singing. A song. You know, it's time like these that I'm so happy that I have served. I mean, if you weren't here, who would listen to my lovely singing voice? Me? Listen to my own voice? I don't think so.
So sad.
Sniffle, sniffle. Just the thought of Princess Miranda's songs going waste. Wah! Oh, don't cry, Mr. Feel the Eel. I know what will make you feel better. Extensive elaborate party planning. Yeah, you're right, Princess. That would cheer me up right away. I knew it! In that case, we're missing one critical thing for the Where Surf Party. Activities! This will likely be the only party my serfs will ever have the chance to attend, so we make it as fun and memorable as possible. Ooh-wee. I'm just bursting with ideas, Princess. We could play Shave the Princess Neck. Each serf could shave your neck with the sharpest sword. Doesn't that sound so adorable? Oh my god, I love it. Everything will now admire how hairless my neck is. I mean, my neck is already hairless, but I guess if someone else used their sword on my neck, it would be even more hairless. Or we could just dig a special princess pit and fill it with the cutest animals, feral panthers, Princess Miranda. You could just pet the fluffiest panthers all night in your special, inescapable pit. Yes, Mr. Field the Eel, you're a genius.
The Mer Kingdom.
Oof. Or we could simply sit you down on your gluttonous throne and read aloud one by one the list of atrocities and injustices you committed until Poseidon himself smites you down. Wahaha! Down with the Mer Kingdom. I mean, tee-hee-hee. I love you, Princess. Oh, Mr. Field the Eel, you're so precious. I didn't even know presents could be this cute. Anyways, I was saying, wow, a butterfly. Miranda abruptly leaves to chase the butterfly, but that means you're alone with.
Salutations, comrade.
You have done well to weather the tyranny of the Vanderbilts so far, but fear not. The day of their demise fast approaches. The evil princess has fallen into our trap just as we intended. Our trap? You mean your trap? She thinks she just chooses a party activity, but she will actually choose the method of her own death. Ha! The irony is as delicious as the sweet of the proflate? I don't know. She returns. Bye, comrade. May the blood of the monarch salt the earth. I mean, farewell. Hee. Party planning could be so stressful. I feel so much better after vivisecting that butterfly. Fun fact, the most beautiful part of the butterfly is its gorgeous, glistening stomach innards. Oh, did Mr. Field run off again? Well, whatever. His party activity suggestions were so perf. We can use one of them, unless if you have anything better in mind. Impress Miranda with a killer party activity. Well, not literal killer, ideally. You're hoping for something fun, family-friendly, and assassination-proof. The security game. If you murder someone, you lose. I don't think that's right. You are looking for a game that serves as the ultimum of the people, but there's no better ultimum of the people than actual optimum. How about swimming in lots of opium? You know what? Drug them. Wow, can you imagine how cute the serfs will look with their little opium pipes? That would be so precious. But of course, one can't partake in opiates without a matching outfit. Each serf will need their own opium pipe and matching opium hat and their own opium mascots. Yes, absolutely. It'll be so adorable. Opium is the perfect party activity. Plus, it's family friendly. Miranda's Mer Kingdom produces plenty of opiates to stock the party, but in order to find fashionable mascots for each and every serf, Miranda's father has to conquer 2 peaceful Democrat republics. Isn't Daddy the best? If it wasn't easy to bring all those kingdoms under the Vanderbilt's iron fist, but it'll be worth it for those outfits. The world takes a step away from the shining light of democracy, but you take a step towards Miranda's heart. You gain +2 creativity and +1 charm. Jesus Christ.
Let's go.
When you arrive at your chosen table, Captain Lester is there by himself. A few moments later, Damien comes up, stomping up even angrier than usual. Calculator, your stupid friend stole my candy bar. Scott stole your candy. bar. What? No, the vending machine. I put money in it, and the candy bar got stuck on the stupid coil thing. I see. Because we are both machines, you assume we are friends. Well, yeah. In case you are correct, Veronica is my friend, but she also is a vending machine. And so cannot be reasoned with. I'm so sorry. Friend Damien. I knew you were using my words as a mistake. Time to sticky my hand up the old vending chute. Friend Damien, desist this gross violation. A machine's chute is like your organic butthole. I don't care if it is my organic butthole. I paid for that candy bar and I'm going to get it. Oh, maybe you can say something and diffuse the situation. Not everything is about money, Demi, and maybe the vending machine doesn't want to. No. Calm down, Calculaster. There are plenty good reasons to put your hand in a butthole. Damien just given the vending machine a prostate exam. Yes.
Error.
Inconsistency detected. Vending machines do not have prostates. Yeah, obviously. That's why I'm giving a prostate exam. If I did find a prostate in there, I'll know something seriously wrong with this vending machine. Inconsistency resolved. Carry on. Fuck yeah, time to grab as many candy bars as I can while I'm here. Also, some cigarettes. You guys plenty of time left in the period to enjoy Damien's spoils with him and to wonder why your school vending machine carries cigarettes.
Let's go.
I have fun, I have fullness. Get more money, that way we can go to the store and buy something more. That day, you spend some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithm and the rise of cryptocurrency. But you guess that nobody actually has a fucking idea how it actually really works. Anyways, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 billion. $2 billion. Well, $2 million, sorry. Which is unfortunate, is equal to 2 monster dollars, so plus 2 might. Oh, my chair went. It's fine. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Damien has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books have personally wronged them.
So
Our school teaches the most common, mainstream, and basic material imaginable. I think there is only one thing we can do really. Petition the school to include works of the value. Burn the books! Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in a strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire is the much cooler option. Unfortunately, it is at this exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no, not again. He always thinks these things are my fault because they are. I can't get detention. I'm seeing a nondescript yogurt resort concert this weekend, and the band only plays once in a blue moon, when the lunar eclipse lines up with. There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Tell them there was a 3-horned paper gobbler on the loose that was planning to devour the entire collection. Burn down the library. No point of origin. No proof of the culprits. Without thinking, you grab as many books as you can and throw them into the fire as well. and you add the chair and the table too. Turns out pretty much everything in the library is flammable. Liam and Damien get into the spirit and adding computers and magazines and students to the bonfire. And students, oh no! Crazy Martin runs to grab a fire extinguisher, and at this point, leaving you, Liam, and Damien are able to sneak out of the library, leaving behind no possible trace evidence, considering everything you touch is charred. Hot damn, that was some of the best arson I've seen, and believe me, I know my arson. Perhaps when they restock the library, they'll choose books with a more diverse array of historical perspectives. Or even better, they won't. And then we do the shit all over again. If high school doesn't work out for you, at least you've got a bright future as a career arsonist. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. Awesome. I love that.
Let's go.
He's in the library. Oh, fuck. Let's go and get money. Let's go and get money. Time to see what will work in the shop. Maybe that's on purpose. Again. Hold up. Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna buy something.
What's up?
Last night I read an article on how money causes pocket cancer in the long run. You don't want your pockets to get cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money and you'll still have healthy pockets. Aw, they don't have the secret stuff. Aw. You know what? This produces fun.
See you later.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to save money for their college fund when they can spend it on weird stuff? That's most likely used. That's a spirit champ.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a weird Tony the Tiger thing with them. Okay. You find Scott and Damien shoveling hot dogs, mashed potatoes into their mouths while Coach cheers them on. Other Coach.
Always believe in yourself.
Go, boys! Go! Munch your way into victory! Ah, there is no truer sport than an eating contest. Then if crotch... What? Then if crotch... Let me eat. It looks like it's a pretty fair fight so far, but where's the fun in that? Time to step in and tip the balance. This slather Damien's dogs in holy ketchup distracts Scott with surprise fireworks. What the hell? You were planning on setting off these fireworks in here anyways. You let rip. Hey, stop that. Who did that? Who's making noise? I'm yelling because I'm scared. They found us. Scott, the vet Kong. Oh, lordy, it's Nom all over again. Scott and Coach flee the cafeteria. Damien lets off a full sigh of equal parts relief and mashed potatoes. Ugh, thanks. I would just eat like I normally do when these idiots came over and turned it into a sport. It's not my fault I eat so fast. I've got a literal furnace in my stomach. Damien lets you have some of his half-chewed hot dogs. Nice. Some would say that it's like eating, like almost making out with him. Cool. Cool. One more thing before the prom!
Let's go.
Let's go! Okay, we're going to go here. That day during recess, you start a half-hour-long rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small, magical Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are just so used to calling him Juan, the small, magical Latino cat, and now that everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicities, and species, he's more than that. You correct him and you don't see him in such a simplistic terms, and you definitions. It's just that there's around 23 other wands in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him, the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories you gain plus 2 fun. Woo! After advising the party with drinks and her activities, Miranda decides to officially invite you to join her party planning committee. Of course, Miranda's invitation is an official draft notice, including death threats for refusal of tardiness, and an armored guard detail to fetch you for an immediate emergency meeting.
Greetings and salutations.
Glad you can make it. Welcome to you two to our final official party planning meeting for the winter surf party. Woo! It's such an honor to be on Princess Miranda's divine committee. The surfs are so excited for the party. I'm excited too. I can't wait for the looks of joy on the surfs. It warms the ruler's heart. However, there has been a slight planning setback. A few dozen serfs had the audacity to die during their party preparation work. Some about exhaustion and chronic dehydration and horrendously inhumane working conditions. Such icky rebellion. But don't worry, I officially unveiled any serfs rebellious enough to die before the party, so that little matter is solved. And now we move to the main subject of our meeting, the cake! Woo! How lucky! Are you serving a cake? What kind of cake is it, Princess Miranda? Good question, Mr. Field the Eel. We're serving many great cakes. My most anticipated one is a simple angel food cake. The main 2 ingredients in the cake are angels and food. It will be the most delicious cake ever. I'm told that macerated angel meat gives the most delicate, subtle flavor. I wouldn't know, of course, as my eating serfs handle all my tasting for me.
Holy bubbles.
Holy bubbles! Cake sure sounds heavenly. Princess, do you get my joke? Of course. The cake will be the centerpiece of the whole party. Simply tasting delicious won't be enough. Once I saw a man hop out of a cake at a bachelorette party. I'm unsure how he lost all his clothes, but the effect was incredible. Yes, we need some kind of marvelous surprise inside the angel food cake. What kind of surprise would excite the serfs? Perhaps a copy of our Mer Kingdom Constitution, signed headshots of their beloved princess, or coupons for extra punishments. What do serfs even like? Princess, you've been working so hard on this party. Why don't you let Liz and I come up with a surprise? After all, you deserve a surprise more than anyone. Oh, Mr. Field the Eel, I couldn't agree more. I shouldn't have to work hard on anything, ever. But I don't want to make the cake too easy on you, so I demand that the cake contain 2 surprises inside. Each of you should come up with one surprise. Oh, I assure you, Princess, you'll be surprised. Your face will be painted with shock so intense that the bells of justice shall finally ring across the watery valleys of the Mer Kingdom.
Au revoir.
Perfect! That's what I'm going for. Well then, I'm off to go party guillotine. Oh, don't worry, it's only for tardy serfs.
Comrade Feel is here.
Hail, comrade! Feel is here, the leader of the Murrah Rebellion. Once again, I have leveraged my political position with the princess. The stage is set for our coup. The party shall be the start of a new age, an age of reason, an age of freedom, the age of the new Mer Kingdom. I shall use this ridiculous cake surprise scenario to plant a deadly and vicious assassination inside the dessert itself. When Princess Miranda slices the cake, our assassination will slice into her. Freedom to the serfs, death to the princess. We shall toast to the rise of the proletariat? I don't know. Mr. Field the Eel is such a party pooper. If you wish to plan some kind of second cake surprise, as the princess mentioned, but whatever you do, she will not live to see it. My assassination shall end her faster than she ended the life of my brother, Mr. Jaleel the Eel.
Glory to the
I
new
shall
Mer
see you on the
Kingdom.
morrow, comrade. Glory to the new Mer Kingdom. Mr. Field the Eel slithers away. Quick, come up with a counter surprise that will neutralize Mr. Field the Eel's deadly assassination cake. A very convincing propaganda in favor of royalty. The assassination's grandmother, in order to scold him about committing regicide. Grandma hates regicide. You use your genius, 1,000 X-Master hacking skills to infiltrate Mr. the Field's eel mail account. He has one unread message entitled, "Yes, the murder assassination of the princess. I will do it as we agreed. This is the Rick of the assassination. The message is from I love killing, but I love my grandma even more than I love killing. At assassinationforyou.com. Wow, thank God this school teaches hacking classes. Whoever thought that computer proficiency would ever come in handy? You easily hack into the assassination's Ancestry.org account. His password is Grandma11. And make friends with his real-life actual grandmother. Her name is Bertha, and she's fucking amazing. You bond with Bertha over the immorality of killing monarchs, and you also have an amazing time listening to her stories about being a nurse in the last air person / mer person war. Bertha totally agrees to hide the cake during the party and to have a heart-to-heart chat with her grandson. She also teaches you how to play cribbage. You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts. Yay! I'm half tempted to choose Miranda because of the whole thing, but I don't think I have enough smarts to go with her, so I'm choosing Damien.
Yo!
That's why it was. Yeah, it's Damien.
Let's go.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? Burn stuff and commit murder might be badass,
Fucking
but nothing
metal.
as badass as following your heart and believing unapologetically in love. Let's do this. Let's live our lives with zero regret. Prom, here we go.
Set the world
Prom
on
was
fire,
great!
baby.
Oh my goodness! You crashed your limo into the wall of the school and it was the best entrance ever! Everyone had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car on fire. I love this. Best at impersonating a plate of spaghetti, best at violence. I love that. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know a lot of you guys haven't watched probably because it's very early in the morning. I really enjoyed playing Monster Prom, so if you guys enjoy Monster Prom, leave a like on this live stream, and then I will post a VOD of it later. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!